Next is from Adj Grokot. This guy's been in and out of the mailbag for suspensions, hasn't he?
He's an Australian, I believe.
Yeah. Subject is Creepy Schiavone. Greetings from the other side of the pond. I have 2 questions for y'all. Do you find the Tony Schiavone interactions with Britt Baker a tad creepy? Long, leering looks, the hugging, which I'm convinced he smelt her hair once while stewing. Nice. He's coming across all arty bucco trying to woo Adriana in the Sopranos. Don't get me started on that diamond earring. Yo, Tony, you're freaking 60. Wind it in, pal. He also pissed me off the other week disparaging the good Disco Inferno name in that clip you played from the podcast. Secondly, do you put as much emphasis on Christmas songs in the U.S. as we do in the U.K.? If so, what are your favorites? Mine are The Fairy Tale of New York, Little Drummer Boy, and War Is Over from John Lennon. Keep up the great work, and I need to get me on one of those roundtables soon. Sorry for the long email. Adj, under my bed, terrified of the Omicron variant in Telford, England. Huh. He's terrified of the Omicron variant. Tony is a little bit creepy with the
I think he's supposed to be, yeah.
A little bit. What do you think?
Is he supposed to be? Is that what they're going for, Joe?
What do you think?
The reason his podcast was popular before he was ever back on TV was he was kind of sleazy. And that was like an inside joke, Sleazy Tony, the girls.
Know that?
AEW viewers.
They're playing up on that?
I'll be honest with you.
That's not a good look.
I would tell, first of all, if I was in charge of a wrestling organization, right? All the referees would have to be well groomed. Okay, you can't have a referee like with the beard like the guy on the UFC. You can't, your hair has to be like, you can't have long hair. And be like, you have to be like, it's kind of like military. Like the official is like a military figure. It's like the guy in charge of everything. So I would have him well groomed. Okay, and I would tell Tony to take the earring out. Like there's like, I don't know of any other announcers in any other sports that wear earrings out there. And if there is one, I'd like to know who it is because I just don't know, and I watch a lot of sports. Do you agree with that, Konnan?
Yeah, it's kind of unless you're like Willie Nelson or rock and roll legend, if you're over 60, you shouldn't be wearing no earring. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it does look very JoJo, but I don't understand and I said it last week, I don't understand him and Britt's relationship. It's weird. It is kind of creepy, but to think that that's what they're going for, Joe, because he's creepy on his show, they're bringing that persona on TV. Weird.
Yeah. Okay, so secondly, here's the second question. First of all, I can't stand Christmas songs. And Christmas songs mainly stink, okay? And this is not a hot take. It's very true. They stink. And then let me tell you why they stink. They only play them 1 month out of the year. That's how bad they are. Okay, so Christmas music to me is
they play 1 month up because they're seasonal songs, but they stink. I'm not a fan of Christmas songs either.
Right. Okay. Secondly, but I did tell Cross one time to do a video. It was a funny video he did. Make a Christmas video where you play Little Drummer Boy, and in the scenes where you're just doing violent actions on people.
Out of people.
That was like,
hopefully, if Governor Jesse Ventura can get him out of that bathroom, we can get him because we're hearing so much things: artificial intelligence, cyborg, black ops operation. Mm-hmm. But if we can hopefully get him out of there sane, maybe in time for Christmas, he might be able to give us a new rendition of that.
I'd like to know how Scarlett's tied up in all this because she made an appearance this weekend for Maryland Championship Wrestling, so she's back out there. But in the meantime, Kevin's still missing in action. We don't know; he's still trapped in the bathroom.
Yeah.